In this week's Motoring Forum, we are still venturing into making the motoring public know better the newly accredited TNVS providers in the hope of leveling the playing field and not giving undue advantage to the much bigger TNVS providers. This week we have Mr. Joel Gayud, Chief Executive Officer of iPARA Technologies and Solutions Incorporated. Hello, Mr. Gayud, and welcome to Motoring Today.
Hello, Butch, and to all the viewers of Motoring Today.
As a usual starter in the series, kindly give us a brief background of your company.
Okay, I'll tell you the truth. This is the second company, and we belonged to the first company before, but unfortunately, we were the leader, or the one who's leading us, have other priorities other than making the business fly. So what we did is when we formed iPARA Technologies and Solutions, and we're very fortunate that Mr. Paulo Libertad, our Chief Operations Officer, came with us. He onboarded with us, and because he has the business rules, and me being a software developer, I always wanted to go back to technology, at least at the business aspect of that. And of course, with other partners as well. We have a fierce, brilliant lawyer who help us out on putting up the business in terms of the legalities, and the rest of the businessmen. Most of them are businessmen. So yeah, that's how we started, and then we came at the right moment.
Can you also please give us an idea of what your services are and how they would compare to Grab?
Okay, first of all, our business model, our business principle, we are the fulcrum of the business. It's between the riders and the drivers. So what we did at the time when we were forming the concept, we wanted to be at the middle of everything. We wanted to be at the middle of those two giants, and we wanted to hear both sides of the riders. So we implemented and we melded actually both features, features from these two TNC. Yeah.
With the recent exit of Uber and the present monopoly of Grab in the private vehicle ride-sharing mode of transport, it's quite possible that there are a lot of people who would like to work in this kind of transport mode. How can these drivers and car owners join your company?
Yeah, a lot of people have been asking us, how to join, especially the new ones. First of all, as per LTFRB's directive, all the TNC are supposed to accredit drivers from the common supply base. Who are these? These are the ones who've been driving for the past few years, under the two TNCs, and those are those ones who are the master list of LTFRBs, and what else? With PAs and CPCs, these are the ones we can immediately accredit. As for the new applicants, there's a new directive, set out by the LTFRB. They're supposed to go to the LTFRB's office and submit the following requirements, like the ORCR, driver's license, all those minimum requirements for filing. So we're still waiting when will the LTFRB actually lift the moratorium on the new applicants. I hope they lift it soon.
One of the advantages of TNVS is the ease of being able to get a ride through a mobile app. Can you briefly explain how it works as far as your company is concerned? Is it as user-friendly as the existing apps?
Yeah, as what I said before, we modeled it to the app is modeled with Uber and Grab, and all those features that we came up with. Of course, it inherited the easiness of operating the app. You just log in, and then the map will show you, and it will ask you the destination, pick up in the destination, and then book it. As easy as that.
Now, being what they call a new kid in the block, what are the challenges you're facing right now?
Okay. First of all, the app is developed, locally, and just like any app, we expect some issues that we will encounter as soon as we go live. So what we did, we set out the app for the drivers and the riders to use, and don't let them catch exceptions. So we have fixed a lot of issues already. So right now this is the 5th day of, I'm happy to say, more stable, and we have at 90% stability. And other challenges as well are there's a lot of bogus bookings. I don't know where it's coming from, and it's really sad. Especially for the drivers. We are seeing patterns wherein same passenger will book a ride, and then as soon as the driver is close to the pickup point, so we're implementing some measures to counter this.
As we speak, there are already 7 known players to provide the transport service. Tell us, what makes yours distinct from the rest?
Yes, this is what we take pride of among the 7 TNCs in the Philippines, and I could say, all the TNCs that you would see, even at the global scale. This is as far as I know, this is the only one who has implemented the real deal security feature, wherein in times of emergency, what's going on inside the cabin will be actually broadcasted to our command center, for proper assessment and, of course, corresponding actions. Yeah, so it's a security feature, which, by the way, we applied for patent already. Yes.
Thank you very much for your time, Mr. Gayud. Before we end, do you have any message to the commuters who are already using your services, and to those who might also be interested to do so?
First of all, I would like to thank all the users and the drivers, the riders and the drivers who have been using our app for the past 2 weeks, and for their patience and helping us, identify those issues. And by the way, we have corrected all the issues that we have caught. And of course, the app is continuously evolving, and I would like to tell the public, particularly the drivers, to continuously support us until we reach the 100% stability of the app. And of course, the riders, come join us, come and try us, and to experience the new ride sharing app, Owto.
Thank you once again, sir.
Thank you, Butch. Happy motoring.
That was Mr. Joel Gayud, Chief Executive Officer of iPARA Technologies and Solutions Incorporated, with insights into the kind of operation this newly LTFRB accredited TNVS provider can offer to the riding public. This week's guest on Motoring Today's Motoring Forum.